With Kingdom Hearts 3 coming out in under 2 months, there's been plenty of hype building up around the game, and with that comes a number of new players who want to dive into the series for the first time. Problem? The storyline of Kingdom Hearts is one of the most convoluted on the planet, and while that's kind of part of the fun of the series, it makes it pretty difficult for newcomers to really grasp what's going on. So, in my infinite insanity, I decided to help simplify the learning process for new players and actually summarize the games in a nice, digestible format. However, I'm going to be taking a less conventional approach to these summaries. Many of my contemporaries, and even Square Enix itself, have set out to summarize each game in sequence, installment by installment, and I find this messy. Or maybe clunky is the better word. Regardless, I think newcomers might get lost in the chaff about those videos when really the most important thing to keep track of are the individual characters and where they'll be on their own journeys at the start of Kingdom Hearts 3. To that end, this is going to be a brief series of hopefully short videos that take a look at different collections of characters from around the series in order to give you the Cliff Notes versions of who they are, why they do what they do, and where they stand in the greater conflict, all of which is sprinkled in with my personal brand of sarcasm and loving deprecation. I'll be starting with the core cast and then moving into more obscure or seemingly less relevant characters as I go on. This should serve as a simple, quick catch-up guide for the uninitiated and a nice refresher for fans that haven't really involved themselves in the series recently or haven't played one or more of the mini spin-off games. For those that are curious, I'll be starting with the main cast from Destiny Island, the small contingent of main characters that originate from Destiny properties, and then covering the big bad of the franchise in all of his forms. After that, I'll go on to look at the second set of main characters that seem to coalesce around Twilight Town, the important characters from the prequel installments of the series, Organization 13, and finally all the miscellaneous people that I think might be important to know about. Please keep in mind this is only really focused on the characters themselves and won't be diving deeper into the mechanics of the series beyond what is absolutely necessary. If you want a more comprehensive but much longer take, I highly recommend the Kingdom Hearts Timeline Project by Everglow8444, which puts the entire series in chronological order for your viewing pleasure. Additionally, there's a video series by Nscosplay that truncates and summarizes the science and lore of the series into much more digestible bites that I also recommend. Be sure to check out those links in the description down below. Don't forget to also like these videos, comment on them, and share them around as they come out, as well as subscribing to my channel while clicking the bell so you can be here the minute they were each released. Consider also becoming a member of the channel by going to the YouTube gaming version of my profile and clicking that join button so you can get a nifty little icon next to your name every time you comment on one of the chats while I stream. And, if you feel like helping me out with these videos, please check out my Patreon, where $1 or more will get you access to the group Discord server, where like-minded and disparate-minded individuals will come together to discuss the most inane things imaginable, like how effective my bird avatar Kelpie might be as a serial mascot. Special thanks go out to my most recent patrons Vincent Chiang, Jennifer David, Cara Grace, Mediocrity4, Noob600, and Mark Fulgencio, as well as all of my other lovely patrons who help keep this little channel afloat. With all that out of the way, I thank you all so much for watching, and we move on to our very first recap. Sora.